I don't think I coat his finger. Like dropping gnarly.
I think it may have glitched. It may have given me the non-hands.
Oh, there we are.
Oh. Well, that explains everything.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know these men, and I can assure
In other
you
words,
they
they
are
wanted
completely
to be
serious.
appointed it and they didn't get what they want, so they're unhappy.
Woman appears out of nowhere.
Maybe I can
after
reason with
murdering
them.
her way
I
in.
believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
That's,
My god.
look at the whole thing.
Awesome.
I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Don't you think you're being a little selfish here?
Far from it. What we do to protect the Institute.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. She made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if she got that far?
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
Unlock. Since Defense Protocol 1!
Must be terminated, Winter.
You're shooting through someone. That's cheating.
Please.
Please, poof.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
You're beaten, Dr. Higgs. Your plan failed. Now open the door.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
Excuse me, Doctor.
I'll do it.
There's a lot of hubris
Open the
around
door.
here lately, and I don't care for it. Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now,
Ma-
unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. While I put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
No, they won't. From what I can tell, there isn't going to be any future generation. Not from you, anyway, in particular, because he's the one I don't like.
He's the one you've already killed once.
Yeah.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at
Okay.
least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What
You're okay.
choice do we have?
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
No.
Indeed.
One of them did.
There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
It's bright yellow and it's so tempting. Kick them out, kick them out, kick them out.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
I want to
That's
kick them out.
more than fair.
It will be similar.
And then
I'll see
follow
to
them
it that
out.
everyone's notified.
And then
I'll
spawn
take
the
that
Death Star on
holotape
them.
back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude.
I was bothered.
I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
The other guy, who was like, I'll open the door, it's been enough. I've let off with, like, just what I just said, basically. The other guy, execute, execute.
The other guy, release him into the wild.
Yeah, I really don't like him. I was wondering why he was so tall.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. how did you hear about this?
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
Have your men hold their ground. I'll go in and assess the situation.
I don't think that's a good idea. Sir, we have to act now, or else we risk not only letting them get away, but taking one of ours with them.
This is hard.
I wouldn't wish that fate on anyone. Are you gonna lead us in there, or what?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how
Oh,
this
God.
is a misunderstanding.
You don't have all the information. I do, and I'm telling you this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
Do not let this become a tragedy.
You'd better be right. If you're not, that man's life is on your head. I'll have my men stand down. But you'd better get in there and make sure you're right.
They're going to start using her as a distraction.
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. Good. It was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble, but then he called in those savages.
Those are good men out there. You have no right to insult them like that.
Those good men of yours wanted to kill me. Forgive me for not thinking terribly highly of them. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
This is also distasteful.
I know they've been keeping an eye on
What?
him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
I mean you no harm. No one here does, all right? We're just here to talk.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or whatever it is you do. I won't let you. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now, just go away!
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
That's actually hilarious.
I really wanted to.
What can I say to convince you that we are not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
I don't want to threaten him.
You have no other option, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, Curie.
Shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you, but if you make this difficult, you're gonna regret it.
Okay, all right. What do you want from me? Why are you here?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
You feeling all right? In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited
It's gonna
being
come out.
named
It's
the
good.
next
Not by
director.
good. Hey, you're the general of the
Okay.
Minutemen.
I think we've got this under control now. Thanks.
Leave the
I mean,
leave the institute.
thanks for
I'm not
the
in the
assist.
institute.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Please.